Oh, this is Shani Tells the Truth, and today is May the 25th, 2022. Just a couple of days after I did another video, which was about Cleo and Tristan Thompson. And today I just did a video on Greg Abbott, and it's all his fault. And today I'm doing this video on Shani Tells the Truth about what the situation that's going on with the update story that I did. As of now, I got a little bit more information, but it's not really an update. And this one's going to be about Casey Escobar Esparbarda, and Caleb James. The murder update video when these two went through the detectives and South Carolina, and that was murdered. And the mom picked up the case and started doing her own investigating on her son. And I finally got the girl's name, and the girl's name was, what did I say in the beginning? Casey Escobar Van, and she was just recently arrested like 2 months ago when I did this story for attempted murder and murder of suicide. I don't know if it's murder suicide or oh, it's not murder suicide. It's murder for her her former boyfriend, late boyfriend Caleb James, which has a girl name. There was two different stories that the policemen came up with during that time when they had the shooting. When the shooting happened, they made it seem like he was committing suicide and that she didn't kill him and she got away with it for a little while. And that's what happened. Was the mother, she picked up the case by finding a phone of a conversation that they had about Caleb and her getting into it and threatening, and how she found out the truth about her son. And she took that same phone to the police, and they rejected her. They didn't want to talk to her. They didn't want to have nothing to do with her. They didn't think she knew she was talking about. And it really came out that in the autopsy, when she did the other autopsy personally, that it came back that this man was not shot by himself, that he was shot by somebody else, not a self-inflicted wound. And this was a nice looking guy. This was not a bad looking guy, you to be with a woman that's hateful and evil. And I'm not sure, but this woman had kids, and I didn't know her name in the other video that I did. She had kids, and I didn't even know if they were by him. I thought that they didn't have no kids. And the autopsy, and the family did another autopsy on the son, and she got his clothes, and she had to wash him and clean him up because that was the only thing that she had that she remembered her son by his clothing. Okay. And when they picked up the text on that call on that phone, he was not understanding the reason why he stayed with her. She didn't understand why he stayed with her after all that arguing and her being violent, taking his jewelry and breaking it and snatching it off his chest and all his jewelry and everything. She was just really mean. They made it seem she was like really mean to this guy. And they were together for about 3 years since high school. But she was like maybe like a year older than him, I think. So these officers didn't speak up. It was a black detective, and it was another other black lawyer that she had, and they didn't want to speak on the guy's behalf of the murder, the one that died. They wanted to be on her side, and they picked her up. Um, Else they wouldn't have had a case if the mom did not get into that phone call and find that text message that was sent the day her son was murdered. Okay. So now this lady is serving time. I'm not sure what her sentence is. This Casey Escobar, I can't say her name. Escobar. Escobedo. She's serving time now in South Carolina for his murder because the mother was the one who really tore into the case and did the investigation the way she knew how. Okay. And she knew what happened to her because she got two autopsies, one personally from a private investigator, uh, the doctors that work on dead people, forensics and stuff. And they had one with the police department too that did a forensics. and it came back on her side. So she was telling the truth, and no one believes these two men, I guess, that said that it happened a different way. They couldn't have proven it because of the way it happened in the past that this couple had. Was it was always a bad relationship and a lot of domestic violence going on with her. And like I said in the other video, there's a lot of women that do this too. They do domestic violence too, even though we don't want to believe that. Women do decide that they want to be violent toward these men. And I don't know why they want to play the man role, why they want to play the masculine role. I'm tougher than everybody. Because you never know. It could have been the shoe on the other foot that evening when the gun was turned back on her. You never know. It could have been the opposite. And I really do believe the mom, and I think that the mom did a great job. She did a very good job because she loves her son, Caleb James, which he wasn't like a punk, but he was just kind of afraid to, I guess, defend himself because he loved that girl and they may have had children together. I don't know. But it seemed like he would never put his foot down with this girl. It was hard for him to put his foot down. And I don't know what type of life this woman lived, but she was very evil from what the video and what I made sense out of it to this man. And they were together for some years, and I just couldn't believe that a lot of people always want to blame the man for being violent, and most of the time it's the woman. The woman is the one who always is violent and before a man. And you would never believe that. So this is SHOWNI Tells the Truth station on YouTube, and I hope you like this video, and check out my other page on Rashawn LaFleur about Greg Abbott that I did earlier. It's really interesting, and it's all based on opinion, and it's all true facts that what I was talking about in the video. And I want y'all to check that out today because I'm doing 2-in-1. Tomorrow I'm gonna be doing a video about another case that I got some information about. It's kind of like a new case that's going on. And I can't remember the topic, but I will bring it back to you on probably Friday or Thursday, maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure if it's not too late. So this is from Sean LaFleur, and I hope you like this video. Bye-bye.